Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome. I guess this is the end of the week chat. Yes, we got a haircut, unfortunately. No. Had to do some client site visits on Monday, so I don't want to look all funky. I'm not at that level yet where I can just let myself go. I wish. Anyway, so I guess this is going to be our end of the week chit chat, see how things are going, where we're at in terms of numbers. I think the end of the week we're hovering around 226 pounds of body weight, which is pretty good. I think we started out at the beginning of the 6 weeks, we were at like 232, 235, around that level, after the Christmas and all that. So we're doing good in terms of our dieting. I had a bunch of tuna today, so I'm trying to stay in those lean kind of protein sides. And I gotta admit, I do have my cravings sometimes, so in order to indulge the craving, I'll look for things that are not as bad for me. So like yesterday, the kids got the report cards, and they usually me and my wife would try to get like a little treat or something for the report card. That we'll ask them, what do you guys want? You guys want some ice cream, some etc., and they all wanted some nuggets and fries. So we're gonna I ended up going to Jack in the Box, and we got that $6 meal deal, which is nice for a family of 4, where you can just get a bunch of food quick. So that's what we kind of ate, and then I ended up eating the chicken sandwiches, which was, I just ate 2 of them. Well, not really 2. I take out the patty from one and make like a double chicken sandwich. So that was like my most out there meal for it yesterday. But my weight's still kind of the same. Making sure to stay hydrated. I'm drinking about a half a gallon of water when I work out, and then like probably another half a gallon of water throughout the day as I work out. So it's about a gallon a day that I'm drinking. I ran out of vitamins, so that's not good. I still have my creatine and all my other supplements, but hopefully next paycheck I can get some more of the animal pack vitamins. I really like those. I've tried some other ones, and I feel like those are probably the best for me, especially when you're cutting. You don't have you might miss some nutritional values here and there. So that's it. In terms of the workout for week 6, the workouts were pretty good. I think the intensity was a lot higher than I expected. Excuse me. So for being higher reps at lower 1 rep max percentage wise for the main lifts, I thought it was gonna be easy peasy, but I didn't realize that. Well, yeah, my 1 rep max had increased with the previous program, so I was going into this new program with new rep maxes. So it was pretty intense. I think if anybody's gonna start the pwrbld program, and you're not used to such a high amount of reps, then you probably want to reduce the 1 rep max you input into boostcamp. You probably want to reduce it by about, I want to say, 50 to 100 pounds, just so you start kind of fresh and then build yourself back up. You're not going to lose your strength, because you're obviously going to, when it comes to your AMRAP days, you're going to be pushing way higher. But just to get that hypertrophy going, especially when you're doing all those reps, it's helpful to be at a good range where you can do them. Luckily for me, I've been able to keep up I believe it's 315 for my reps at 12. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. So it'd be 15 reps was the first week of hypertrophy. This last week was 12, and I think next week it jumps down to 10. So it jumps around, I think. So yeah, so that'd be my tip, is reduce your weight by a little bit. But overall, I like it. A lot of accessory programs. I'm not sure if the accessory programs continue once we get to the next block, which is week 9 is when a new block begins, and I believe they call that the transition phase. So I'm guessing because you're going to transition from hypertrophy into like the typical powerlifting program, and I think that's when a lot of stuff changes. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to that. Next week is 7, so we still got our 2 week. 2. I don't know why on camera. I get freaking tired now, son. Okay, but yeah, so we'll see how that goes. In terms of the YouTube stuff, my I put out a pretty good amount of videos this week. I actually put 2 architecture reviews. I posted day 3 and 4, which was chest, shoulders, deadlift. I have day 5 on my desktop ready to upload. And usually what I do, I just keep a template on Premiere Pro, just because I usually take little clips here and there. I found that works best for me since I'm recording with the phone, to just take clips, because when I try to do like a full video, last time I did it with the Pixel 7a, which has an excellent 4K camera, it kind of crashed. So I've been taking just clips. I would love to just keep posting, but I did end up getting a new one of the little Bluetooth mic things, the ones that go here, so now I can actually talk between the sets. Before I would talk, you guys wouldn't be hearing nothing, so that'll be interesting. So I'm gonna do that probably Sunday night. So I have a workout before I go fly out, so I'll test out the new mic. So yeah, I'm taking my Pixel Pro as kind of my camera phone, because I like to listen to music while I work out, and if I use my regular phone, which is the S23, it kind of, every time I have to record a video, it interrupts it, etc. And either way, I'm not shooting 8K on the Ultra, so there's no point for me to do that anyways. And I think because I don't shoot 8K, why? Because I think Instagram doesn't let me upload that high of a video anyways. And it takes up a lot of memory, so shooting on Ultra HD at 60 frames per second kind of works right now. I think eventually I do want to get like a mirrorless camera, like probably a Sony or a Canon, just to shoot these videos with. So we'll see how that comes out. Yeah, I'm excited to try out the mics tomorrow, and now I can just talk through what I'm thinking in my head while I'm working out. Oftentimes it's just like like remembering Ronnie Coleman, like lightweight baby. So that's kind of my idea of that. Just blogging more of my day. I think tomorrow I am gonna start. Well, I have this plan in my head to do a day in a life, kind of what I go through as I'm a travel, So what is my day-to-day life traveling, for work, what I eat, etc. And when I'm out working, my workouts while I'm out working. So that's gonna be an interesting day. So that's gonna start around like 2 a.m. because it takes me 2 hours to get to the airport, and I always get there early. I want to make sure everything's good to go. I'd rather do that than like be there like running around. So I usually try to get to the airport 2 hours early, even if it's a local flight, just to make sure everything's good. You never know, especially on these days where it's like inauguration day, etc. But we'll see. But anyways, week is going good, and thank you guys for my 66 subscribers now. I'll keep uploading videos. Stay tuned. I have some other videos in the works. I'm working on some bigger stuff. Still looking around for any sponsors. And a lot of sponsors don't want to sponsor you when you're super low on the totem pole of, viewerships, etc. So if you guys have any ideas or any connections to people that they might want to sponsor me, I'm not looking for like money or anything. I'm looking for like gear, right? Like shirts and stuff I could rep, and which is the most expensive stuff, right? The equipment to work out, and all this other stuff is probably more interesting to me than, try it out. So I have managed to get some ambassador stuff where I do get a 20% discount, 30% discount. So that's the cool stuff. So that's kind of been my goal right now. I've sent out emails to like thousands of companies. Not thousands, okay, like hundreds. And I'm asking them like, hey, I'm up and coming, and I don't have a big following. I'm barely reaching out, but I want to, early in this kind of venture of mine, do you guys have any like leftover merchandise you guys can give me that I can like show off in these videos and things of that nature? So no one's reached out yet, so hopefully we'll get some of that stuff. And ultimately I just want to earn stuff to give it back to you guys. So that's kind of been the goal. Architecture, I think I'll start reaching out to like art, like some of those art companies, see if we can get some notebooks for you guys. I always had this idea of the perfect notebook, like what would I use if I was in architecture, right? So I always had this crazy idea of creating like I don't know if it exists, but like I know pads exist of like tracing paper, right? So, but I want to do like a notebook of vellum. Maybe a quarter of the sheets would be vellum, a quarter would be super thick paper for fountain pens. Kind of that idea, or something of that nature. Anyways, that was my quick chat for the week. I'll see you guys for the next videos and my traveling. See you guys in Sacramento.